it is very easy to take Natalie Portman for granted. I mean, after all, without even really paying attention, she just keeps churning out all of these great movies. Now, of course, admittedly, she stars in my favorite movie of all time, Heat. She was a little girl at the time, but she's still in it. Of course, she won her Oscar for Black Swan, which has probably one of the best lines. What happened to my sweet little girl? She's gone! Not to mention her turn in V for Vendetta. And say what you will about them, but George Lucas did a good job of casting her in the Star Wars movies, Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones, and Revenge of the Sith. But today we're talking about her turn in the movie Jackie, which has her nominated for a Best Actress Oscar. Now, the interesting thing about this film is there was so much hype about her performance. And after seeing the film, I can say that it's very well deserved. She becomes Jackie Kennedy in this film. From mannerisms to the way that she talks, everything that she does is basically Jackie Kennedy, and she absolutely deserves to be nominated. But speaking about the movie as a whole, if you're interested in Camelot or the whole Kennedy dynasty or what happened to JFK, this is a really good film to watch because it does a very good job of showing it from her point of view, from Jackie Kennedy's point of view. And a huge amount of that credit goes to Natalie Portman for pulling off such a fantastic performance. My issue with this movie is this is one of those movies where the performance is really bigger than the movie. Her performance just comes to life on the screen. But there wasn't really anything else about the movie that I found that was just blowing me away. Yes, they did a good job of bringing in history and showing how things happened. But when I left the film, I was thinking about how well Natalie Portman did, not how well the movie was as a whole. So, if you have a chance to see this movie, I think you're going to enjoy it because you're going to enjoy her performance. But the movie as a whole, probably not so much. And I think that's why when it came to nominations, we're talking more so about her as opposed to any other aspect in the film. I give this movie a B-. Natalie Portman does a great job, and her performances are getting to the point where it just seems to be so effortless for her. But watching her is still such a treasure because she's so good on the big screen. As far as the rest of the film is concerned, it's not a terrible movie, but it's not the star of the show. Think of the movie as In Sync, and Natalie Portman as Justin Timberlake. There you go. Let me know what you think about this if you get a chance to see it, but it gets a B- from me. CFL_fan on Twitter, Facebook.com/WittyWhittier and WittyWhittier.com. Thank you so much for checking this out. Until next time, I'll see you at the movies.